Just a test of 1, 2.
We gonna lie.
Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
All right, y'all. It's 2 minutes after now. You guys would like to take your favorite eater right. It's your boy Joe Lockett on the Joe Lockett Network on the Joe Lockett Show. We're live every day to get you guys on all over the world. How you guys doing today? It is Hump Day Wednesday, and in the building, y'all know the one and only. He's in the building. What's up, nephew?
Yeah.
He's in the building, y'all. And also, y'all know on Wednesday she graces her with her presence. The Yams is in the building. What's going on, Miss Denise? How you doing, baby?
Denise, thank you. Hey, how you
Hey, well, you can say what you want to say, but Yams is in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We doing real good. Nico, you have to pull the microphone up to you, man.
No, I just, it was the way I was started.
Okay, all right, doing good today. Looking all good in her money green. Got her money green up in here, and she's sipping on a little something, y'all. Hey, y'all, this show is brought to you by Denise Creations. If you guys, all the smells that you guys smelled in the studio, can y'all smell it through the cameras? Can y'all smell it? I mean, is that a sea spray smell?
Good.
That blue one? Yeah, the blue one you got?
And the other one,
Yeah.
I gotta get the name of it. That smells real good.
Yeah, I think it's mango or something.
Yeah.
It's mango something. Yeah, that smells real good.
I like that.
Yeah. Y'all, so we got it right here. Thank you to Denise Creations for being a sponsor of the Joe Lockett Show and the Joe Lockett Network. And if you guys want to do any kind of sponsorships with me, y'all guys can get in the inbox. Denise got in my inbox and we made a deal, and she's now a sponsor of the Joe Lockett Show, the Joe Lockett Network.
What's her information? How can we reach out to her?
It's sitting right here. All they got to do, and they can actually go get her products. You can go right here if you're on TikTok, you can go ahead and order her products right there on TikTok at DeniseCreations.com. All right, guys, it's your boy Joe Lockett. We got a lot to get into today. Denise, how you been doing though?
Okay.
You been real good?
Okay.
You okay? What nephew? How you been doing?
I'm doing
Hey,
good.
Tam, how's it going? Yolanda, how you doing?
Okay. I'm worried about that. Okay.
What's up, Rules? Well, we see you out there. Well, I understand everybody has a lot going on, man. The time is the winter is coming in. It's getting a little bit cold.
Thank you, Lord.
No.
Really?
Oh
No.
my God. I can tolerate people now.
Yolanda, you said you can't see what?
I'm too cold. It's too cold.
Man, I don't like cold.
I do not like cold weather.
I don't like cold.
So for all the people who, oh my God, it's so hot. It's supposed to be hot. It's the summertime.
Ugh,
So y'all can't see that right there.
Such
That's
a
what they're saying.
disgusting season.
What?
A disgusting season. Thank God it's getting cold. I can finally tolerate people now. Y'all, hot.
All right, y'all.
Running
Creations.
folks.
Hey, Sam, how's it going? All right, well, forget you, big dog. Nobody don't care about you. Hey, so let me ask y'all a question, right? Let's see. I need a fat man.
Hey,
Wow.
now honestly, small men don't excite me. I gotta have a big boy.
Well, you go ahead.
Okay.
You go right
With
ahead.
some cowboy
Yeah, y'all go right ahead. Y'all go ahead and get y'all a big boy. I don't fit.
Big
I
boy
don't,
and some
boots. Big boy
cowboy
with some
boots.
cowboy
I don't
boots.
fit none of that description, ma'am. So I'm good, and I'm not going to be a big boy for y'all. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna keep
With
my
a
six.
nice
Hey.
beard.
Well, you're gonna get you one of those. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my bald head and my six pack. Okay.
You got the light skin and chocolate.
Well, Yolanda, whatever your taste is, I'm just not your cup of tea, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. If I got to be a big man, I won't be your cup of tea. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my six
At
pack.
all.
No, I'm
You
good.
want to be her Kool-Aid.
No, I wouldn't be. I'd be a friend though. All right, guys, y'all locked into the Joe Lockett Show, the Joe Lockett Network today. I know y'all have seen this viral video that has been going around, and I saw it. It was
Very interesting.
not really to me.
It was very interesting, and this is why I say that.
But they don't know what we're talking about yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Ooh, Lord.
She already
ready.
oh my God. Denise has been waiting to get on the show today to jump into this thing. She's hot and heavy.
I have.
So let's get into it. Do you want to explain it to the people?
Well, if How are y'all gonna do it?
Well, no, we got the soundbite, but you got to go ahead and tell them what the soundbite gonna be about.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got queued
so
up.
I know a few, maybe I think it's gotten around.
No, it went viral. It went viral. A lot of
There's a
people
young lady who she thought she was putting the guy on blast. In reality, she just blessed him with more women because now I'm looking for him.
Uh-huh.
Well, he took her on a first date, and he pulled up at Cheesecake Factory, and she had an issue because he pulled up at the Cheesecake Factory. I want them to hear it because so I don't want to say too much.
All right, so here's the thing, y'all. This young lady went to the Cheesecake Factory, and this is what she had to say about the Cheesecake Factory. Still like the show. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure that out. Let's figure that out. Yeah, we can figure that on. All right. So it goes on.
We hear that? That's and then she changed up.
Okay. Because to me, we don't talk about this today, the Cheesecake Factory date. Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say. I think most women are gonna probably agree with me on this, but I got a whole new twist to put on this Cheesecake Factory date thing for men. So y'all want to stay tuned for what I gotta say. Hey, Kimberly, how's it going? I want to, if you have to say you're beautiful, thank you. Right? She said she's her behind the part of this video. I'm being honest. You ready, nephew? Go ahead and play the last part of this thing. All right, while he get with that queued up, hey Kimberly, how's it going? She's like 6 feet tall and he's a short dude. She was not attracted to him. Yeah, but the audacity that she had to actually go out and videotape this man.
So I thought that was very important because I didn't want to leave it where she spoke.
Okay.
And didn't hear what he had to say, or
I
someone
got
who
you.
didn't
So go
hear.
ahead, for the ones who couldn't hear, go ahead and regurgitate what they said.
So she, and I'm just gonna do as simple
Yeah,
as I
quick
can.
synopsis, yeah.
She was very disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
She was ungrateful.
Mm-hmm.
She was very ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not referring to the outer side of her, even though that wasn't as bad as she thought she was. She was very ugly. This man, and I say man because he was very respectful.
Very.
Just to take her back home.
Yeah.
Because some people would have been like, hey, get up out my car.
Yeah.
Just being real with you.
Yeah.
He was very respectful.
Yeah.
And the piece that you didn't hear, because we kind of skipped over it, he wrote down everything that she did. However, he wasn't even gonna go there until she did what she did, and he still did it respectfully. This girl was an hour late coming down, and she didn't let him come in and sit and wait.
Right.
She made him wait in the car. Now, someone may say, "Oh, well, I don't want him to come in." He already know you stay.
Right.
Now, at least offer him some water. Hey, I'm running behind or something.
Right.
So fast forward, what he did was respectfully say, "Hey, you know what? You're right. We're not made for each other. I'm gonna respectfully take you home." So she didn't want it anyway, right? It was what she said, one of these chain restaurants.
Yeah,
I like the Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Okay, we can go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm good.
Right.
But when if you notice at the beginning, she was huff puff and blowing the house down. At the end, it's crap. I can't get me a meal.
Right.
Well, I can compromise. What? You're very ungrateful. And women like that, I have an issue with because they make women like me look bad. That is a problem to me. He don't have to take you anywhere. To be honest, first date, what did she say? He's supposed to treat me this way and support me and protect me. Girl, it's your first date.
I don't know you like that. Yeah, man, listen.
The part that you didn't hear was when she said, I was supposed to let you in. I don't know you like that. That piece was on the part we skipped.
Yeah.
So bringing it back, that's why he said, I don't know you like that.
Right.
He was so smooth with it.
Yeah.
What she did was trying to put him on blast. It backfired to where now he don't want to date you. And now women trying to figure out who he is.
Exactly.
Because he showed how respectful and caring he was and patient. Because what man gonna wait 1 hour for a woman he don't know outside in their car?
After 30 minutes, hey, this is a wrap. I got you.
So I had a huge issue with this. And this is 2023. We gotta stop that. Like, seriously, we have to stop. This girl is ugly and she ain't got crap. And I did say she ain't got crap. Alabama. She has nothing, because if you had something, this wouldn't have been how you acted.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion.
I love what you had to say. You were very, you broke that down so eloquently.
Because
I got more to say about this. Because see, listen, it's a couple of things. If you guys saw the Cheesecake Factory video, a lot of people here on saying hello to your niece.
Hi.
Everybody say hello to Denise. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Erica B saying hello. Lady
ladies.
Kimberly, what's going on, baby girl? What's going on here? What's going on, Tam? What's going on, Rachel? What's going on, Deborah? Erica Basket saying hello. So let's get into this Cheesecake Factory thing. I saw this video last week.
Yeah.
And I didn't even want to comment on it because I think it was stupid. Because there's a couple of things that I'm going to point out that is going to probably be Joe Lockett style. But this was a woman who was dating a Hispanic. I think he looked Hispanic.
They weren't even dating.
What I'm saying, but he was taking her out. He asked her out. So,
yes.
Okay, so
Hispanic or Indian?
Hispanic,
I
Indian.
really think he was Indian.
Okay, maybe been Indian,
but he was not of her.
What I'm saying, he's taking this woman out, right? He's either Latino or Indian. What the black guy? That's number one, and I'm gonna leave that right there because I'm coming back to that. Number two, if you listen closely to the video, he came to pick her up at her apartment.
Yeah.
Didn't I say she had
apartment? And you gonna have the audacity of unmitigated gall, ma'am, to get on social media and say a girl that looks like me shouldn't be going to a chain restaurant like the Cheesecake Factory. She's sitting in his car and locking him out, telling she's not getting out of the car because it's the Cheesecake Factory.
Those cheese can't say cheap either.
Let me,
They not. They really not.
I'm sorry.
If we don't say chain restaurant, that's an expensive
Okay, he's
chain.
ending. Okay, he's ending. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me say this. Okay. Number one, how you living in an apartment got high class taste.
And let's clear this up. It's not that anyone is knocking people who stay in our
No.
apartment.
I'm knocking her. I'm knocking her.
And I also want to say, like I said, she's not attractive on the outside, definitely not on the inside. I want to clear it up. I'm not saying the lady's ugly, but her actions, she's very unattractive.
I'm going
very.
to. Okay, listen.
You know, joking.
When you sit here saying that you're beautiful and you look like this, that's a problem. Beautiful people never have to say they look beautiful. Number one, okay.
Never.
Number one.
Most of us don't even think it.
Number one. And how are you going to sit here and record this man? And I applaud this dude for getting back in the car and sitting there having a conversation. Because for me, 1 hour you late, that's not even a conversation. I done pulled it off. I mean, bro, I done pulled it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, the thing I'm saying for women that think that Cheesecake Factory, I think most women don't think the Cheesecake Factory is a bad place. Because Cheesecake Factory is nice. And it may be a chain, but Cheesecake Factory is a nice place. And it's sort of kind of pricey. It ain't McDonald's, it ain't Applebee's. Okay. So
But at the end of the day, I don't care if it was McDonald's or Applebee's. You accepted. This man took you out. If you don't like it, go home.
But Erica, you live in an apartment, okay? Let me tell people something. There's an apartment, then there's an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She lived in the broke folks' apartment, okay? She ain't lived in apartments, okay? They come to millions. She lived in those cheap apartments, those real cheap ones. That's where she lived at. Because you can look at her by her eyelashes and those braids that she had on her head. Trust me, all that stuff was cheap.
And let's be honest. If you own the property, that's a different type of place.
But
All I want to say is it is great to own your own home. Call 205-728-728.
But exactly, the hood property. No, I'm saying what I'm saying, y'all. There are apartments that your kids can go to the white folks school, and there are apartments that your kids don't want to go to the school in the neighborhood. That's in the hood, and that's where her behind lived at. So y'all can sit there and play games. I'm not playing games with her because again, this man came to her apartment and sat outside in the hood, waiting on her to come, and put his life in danger to come see you. And you gonna sit there and treat this man like this?
No, Mr. Indian man ain't used to the West Side.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The man sitting in the car with his windows rolled up for a whole hour, bro. Scares I don't know what.
Deep all up in the East.
But you know that. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro,
Very nice about this.
This is a central man.
because I'm ready to listen. I hate when a woman take advantage of a man or a man take advantage of a woman. This dude is trying to be nice. And again, first date, you lucky that he took your big head behind anywhere. I'm just being honest.
Picture up.
Bro, listen, he should have taken her to the corner store and bought her 40.
Well, to be honest, I respect him because honestly, these days men ain't even coming to pick you up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
They're meeting you there.
First date, we meet.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're meeting you there. And
Her car probably broke down.
if she has one.
Exactly.
The other piece that I don't know.
I said a 40, yes. I said go buy her a 40. The ice bin in that corner store that she got right down there at the corner where her apartment's at. Y'all know there were apartments right around from the corner store. Y'all know that's where she live.
He is.
Huh?
The
OE, yeah, what I'm talking about. Y'all know what she live at.
The other piece, and I don't know if you haven't seen the video, please look it up so you can see the entire video.
Just type in Cheesecake Factory date.
Yeah, but another piece that I saw, and I know it may not mean anything to a lot of people, it showed he's a really great young man. He didn't let him open the door for you.
Yeah. And she locked the door in his car.
Men aren't picking you up. We're meeting each other there.
Man.
Men ain't about to open your door. If anything, a lot of us open yours. This girl, you made your statement of, and I look like this. So is that what you think is getting you something?
That's what she thinks.
Because if that's the case, I need you to stay at home.
Yeah, but again, she may got a big booty on, but she got a big head. I'm just gonna say that at the end of the day. And I'm saying what I'm saying because her head is big because she thinks too much of herself.
Yeah.
Beautiful women never have to say, I look like this. No. Beautiful women never have to sit there and belittle and berate a man and put them on social media. That women don't do that crap. Men don't do that crap. The crap that she just did. She did that because, and this reason why I'm bringing back to the Indian situation, right? About his nationality. She wouldn't have did it to no brother.
Absolutely not.
She wouldn't have did that to no brother. Absolutely I promise you. Not. I promise you. She would.
Y'all sure?
Bruh, locking him in his car.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And you ain't his girl?
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh no.
She couldn't have done that to a black man.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you what she could have done it.
She could. But he would have kicked out. That cussed out.
That hard. Yeah. So yeah, she may have tried to play her wit, but she was so disrespectful.
But here's the other part, Denise. I'm sorry to cut you off. When I listened to the video, the restaurant that he pulled up on his phone, she said, "Can we go somewhere else?" They had reservations at a nicer restaurant.
And they were late.
And they were late because of her big head behind, and they missed it.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So she's like, well, can they come in? Mm-hmm. And then at the end, you want to talk about compromise.
No.
Big head, what you talking about compromise? No. What we going to compromise about?
There is none. What we're going to do is take you home. And he said, you didn't want it anyway. So.
But here's my thing with ladies that think that they're all of that. And that's what she is. She's a woman who thinks she's all of that. And she's gotten away with her looks, and guys have gotten, she has taken guys of different ethnicities, just call it for what it is, and taken advantage of them and gave them a little time, and they took her to some nice places. And she thought she could be late. Because trust me, when a woman, let me say this, fellas, when a woman disrespect you to that degree on the first date, walk away.
Please, because she don't like
Walk away. Walk away because
I'm gonna tell you what she said.
Sure,
girl, I'm gonna go with this little thing because you know he gonna pay these bills.
Exactly.
He's gonna do.
Yeah, I know how to Indian boys.
But I said, I specifically said, she don't have anything because who has or this is not new to us. We go get some wings. We don't care about that kind of stuff.
Can you please say that a little bit louder for the people in the back of the church? Because women don't understand. Y'all got it all twisted that a man got to take you to the best restaurant on the first date. It's the first date. You don't deserve nothing but my respect and the 2 P's: provide and protect for you to get you to a decent restaurant, a good cup of coffee, a nice glass of wine, and let's have a conversation. But you're not getting a 5-star restaurant on the first date.
And he did. He went. He reserved somewhere, which we're not doing that anymore either. So wherever this guy is, kudos.
I agree with you, Erica. See, here's the thing, ladies. A man's going to plan the date. I know ladies say, well, I want you to plan the date. But let me say this to ladies, nephew, Denise, Erica, Yolanda, Cassandra. What's up? How you doing, Tam? When I plan a date, if you don't like it, don't go with me. So if I tell you where we going and you don't want to go, stay a little narrow behind at home. I'm okay with that. Seriously. Don't be sitting there frowning and huffing and puffing and then gonna have an attitude with me the whole time because I took you to a certain place. Again, y'all, my t-shirt, I just put it out. Bruh, like I told y'all, right? My new t-shirt design is on JoeLockettShow.com. My life, my choice, my time. Okay.
So with that, when it comes to dating, and me and my ex we were actually conversing about it before I got here.
Exactly, Bridget.
These days you can go online and look at menus. Right? So when you're conversing with someone, getting to know them, what is my deal? Dating is collecting data.
Right.
So you're collecting your data. What are some things that you like? What are some things that you dislike? Mm-hmm. So a lot of women, a lot of us do, we want you to kind of plan it out. And it's okay to want that.
Right.
Get what you need on what she like and dislike. Mm-hmm. When you pick your place or places, whatever, your option, however you want to do it. Right. Look, here's the menu. Look and see. Because what we don't want is I take you to this restaurant and then you're sitting there looking at the menu. I don't have anything on here. Don't even know how to pronounce half of it. So I know you may say no, forget it, but just kind of FYIs or some advice when you're taking someone out. Hey, remember, okay, she dislikes this, she likes this. Let me pick this spot. And then send a menu. And I think that'd be cool, and meet her there. Don't pick her up. Especially first, second, third date, meet her there.
We got a lot of people coming in. Treat yourself to if you require certain things. Treat yourself. Say it's cognac, cognac, it's fake. Cassandra said she's never dating again. Stacey said you can take me to 7-Eleven.
Baby, okay.
Okay. For
Look,
attention and ratings on her page.
7-Eleven ain't
For
cheap.
attention and ratings on her page, and I agree with this one right here.
But for that point alone, that's why I look at it a different way.
Okay, go ahead.
Nowadays, I can't take anything that I see on social media on the camera serious. It feels staged. For factors that y'all mentioned, is why I feel like it's staged.
I thought about that, but no, this one wasn't. It wasn't.
The only reason why I'm gonna say it's not staged because, and because of the ethnicity of that dude. Unless you really knew him, and if it was, she had an Oscar-winning performance when he wouldn't compromise.
Yeah, and it wasn't, and I'm with you on that because a lot of people want the stars and everything, you pay out. This one wasn't staged. It backfired. If
y'all want to get my new shirt, y'all, it is at Joe Lockett Show at JoeLockett.com, JoeLockett.com, and it's my life, my choice, my time, and that is the theme of this show. This is the theme of what we're doing, and we are ready. I just put it out today. We already sold about 10 or 15 shirts. So thank you, ladies, for purchasing your shirts or your hoodies or the cups that's out there. It's JoeLockett.com. My life, my choice, my time, and that's what I feel about dating, right? And that is going to be my motto from now on, right? Is listen, my choice. My life, my time. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this, ladies.
We're too grown.
Seriously.
It's
first date.
And from my understanding, and I if anybody's on who's from Georgia or live in Georgia, I apologize ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I was told by a couple guys is a lot of women from Georgia, this is how they act. And my ex,
I think women from anywhere.
Well, hear me.
But you got to think about the places for real.
Yeah, and I was curious on where this young lady lives. I was. So if anybody knows, please let me know.
Okay.
I am. And if you know him, just send that over to me too.
Right.
But that's not all of us.
It's not all of y'all. But here's the thing.
It's not all of us.
It's so much floating around on social media and in society, and women are so big on the dates and making sure, that men are taking them to somewhere nice, right? And I'm not talking about you things. I got a new mantra for men when it comes to first dates. I am. Seriously, fellas. First dates, don't take them behind nowhere. First dates, go get a drink, sit down and have a conversation, and see where it goes. You got to earn food from me from now on. You got to earn a plate. You see what I'm saying? You got to earn a plate.
Love yourself, King.
And
my life, my choice, my time.
And on top of that, I have to agree with him. Coffee.
Exactly. First date, man. Stop trying to impress.
Yeah.
Take her behind, spend $15, $20 max.
That's it.
I don't. If you want to be expensive, take her to Starbucks
and meet her there.
Yeah.
Meet her there.
Yeah. Like I said, if you want that second cup of coffee, you're gonna have to earn that. And you can't earn that by coming there looking good. No, your conversation has to be just as good as mine. Because guess what? Like I said, when we're dating and we're courting, I'm just not dating and courting you. You are doing the same thing for me too. So why should I have to spend $50 or $100 on you just to court you? No, fella, stop there. Make it a rule change. Take they behind and get them a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Meet them and get them a cup of coffee.
Meet them.
Drink coffee.
Oh no, yeah.
Hey, 7-Eleven. Get you a punch. I give you a punch. 2 for $28.
Hey, no, you can go to Publix. You can go to Publix and get a nice, get one of those nice expensive coffee.
Nope, that's too much.
That's too much.
That's too much.
But what's that?
Hey, but real talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Meet them somewhere. Have a conversation. Because sometimes conversations are different face to face than they are over the phone.
Right.
And see where it goes.
Right.
And I honestly feel that should be the first and the second date.
Cause see, a lot of ladies say, I want to see how you're going to date me. Where I take you on the first date should not tell the kind of man that I am, because this is what I get. Not all women, because this don't apply to women. A lot of women on our feet today, because I feel you women got class. But there are some women out there, right, that just want to get a free meal. Okay? And the dude that they're dating, and let me say this, the dude that girl is actually letting smash, he ain't take her nowhere.
Nowhere.
He ain't taking her nowhere, and he ain't spending no money. Let me tell y'all this.
The reason why she did let him upstairs.
Probably,
and
exactly.
he was up there watching TV with his boys
Probably so.
and said, "Bring me some back."
Exactly.
I mean,
Trust me. But no, I'm being serious. The girl, the dude, like you said, the dude that she's smashing poppers in the apartment that she paying for, and let her go in all day, like you said, she probably bringing her something back at the end of the day. Trust me, the dude that's smashing with her right now, he won't even take her to the Cheesecake Factory. He ain't took her nowhere in months.
He want his cheesecake when they get back down.
Trust me, yeah, but I want it, and that's why she was. That's why she wanted to compromise. That's why she wanted to compromise.
When she get back, he gonna be like, "Anyway, where food at?"
You came back home quick. How'd it go?
Didn't I tell you to act right?
But I'm telling y'all seriously, man. I think, and ladies, I think you guys need to set a different tone for the man. Let the man know, like at the end of the day, don't take me nowhere expensive. Just take me somewhere, just go. Let's go get this. Because it's the first date. Because let's be honest,
that don't look good and sound good when you talk to your friends.
It does.
It's not about that because your friends are not the one who's trying to date.
But a lot of folks out here trying to impress their friends with their.
I think they're trying to impress social media.
Well, you can impress your friends all you want. You sitting at home single and lonely and watching Tubi and.
I think that's where a lot of folks get confused on. Because a lot of folks be like, "I'm trying to impress social media." In actuality, I don't think that. I think social media empowers you to do some ridiculous stuff. But the folks that you really are looking out for on this social media, they usually be your friends.
Right.
And they be the loudest ones championing whatever the foolishness you just did.
Okay, but I'll say this to women, right? If you're going on a date to take a picture to post it on social media and you can't afford the meal, you need to go sit down somewhere.
Well, we can really go there. How about you just stop posting stuff like that?
Yeah, but yeah.
Wherever you are, go. When I went,
exactly.
Have you noticed when you're somewhere and everybody looking down at the phone?
Yeah.
Or when you're at dinner, everybody taking a picture of their food to post it. Or when you're on vacation, you got to post everything that you do. Why?
Because everybody wants to feel like, see, I'm doing something. See, I'm living that life, right? At the end of the day. And like I said, to a point, I understand because of social media, it's a status thing. I get it. It makes you feel your endorphins get high when you see the likes on your page of a post. I understand all of that. But what I'm going to say is just like I told Will and Jada, okay? Like I told Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, right? We don't care about your food. We don't care if the man that you just met took you to a 5-star restaurant. Because here's the thing, ladies, and can I say this to you? Nephew, Denise, think about this. How are you going to post the food that I paid for but don't put me in the picture? Think about what I'm saying.
And I need you to move your plate and your glass so they can think I'm here by myself.
Yeah. So think what I'm saying.
I know
You posting pictures of food that your behind ain't even paid for. You doing all this right here. You posting all the nice little glasses and stuff, and the thing going up to your face, and in your reels and in your stories. And the dude that you with ain't getting none of the credit, but he paying the bill.
I know a girl. She's so funny. I know her. She bad, but when she go out, she make it a point not to mention or even show the face up, but you always see the arm, and it's a different color arm.
Yeah.
So,
why you got to
and I be like, bro, you bad for that, man. You wild. She like, she'll put in the post, I'm not showing his face because I don't know if he made it yet.
Why you gotta tell my business?
But you know something? For the social media content creators, if that's how you make your money, because that's what I do, I understand that, right? And the guy that you're dating probably met you on social media, they get that. But I'm talking about a woman like that big-headed woman that was on that thing. She ain't no social media creator. Go ahead.
I have to say, because Carrie and Georgia, that's my sister. She said, I dated a guy that had a problem because I didn't post. I have to agree. I dated a guy and he's saying, you ashamed of me or you keeping with somebody else? I just don't post you.
It's dudes like that.
So what I did was, I don't know if you remember, about sometime last year, I made a post and I made sure that he was on the post. You know how I do my stuff.
Right.
So at that time, because I don't feel that we should be Facebook friends with anybody we date. But in this case, he really didn't date. He didn't make it yet. So I made a post and I said, about me and other women, and I said, we're not the same.
Mhm.
You don't post your dude because you don't want another woman to say they dated dude.
Mhm.
I don't post no dude because I don't need my other dudes to see this dude.
I think more women are not posting dudes because of what you just said. I don't think women are not posting they do for their first one. No, most women are posting they do. Yeah.
That because they always say I'm private. You say you're
No,
private.
because
You say you're
dudes.
private,
No, you got
but
more
you
dudes.
post your child's name, your child's school, the sports
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
playing. If I'm private, you're not gonna see any of my kids, including Tyson.
Yeah.
So when it's always, he and you making these posts about him, but you don't want to show his face.
Uh-huh.
So no, a lot of women don't post because they don't
got
know,
other dudes.
They don't know if that other woman is with or I promise you, it's because of other women.
Some women can't post because she knows she's a side chick. Let me just go ahead and be honest
Well,
with
when
you.
I was a side chick, I didn't post.
But I'm just saying, some child chicks be getting treated real good.
And we were.
Like I said,
I
I'm
thought
saying some side chicks. But what I'm saying is most side chicks know their role, right?
I knew my lane.
So
I really
that's a
didn't
misconception,
contemplate
too.
going back.
what's the misconception?
Most side chicks know their role.
Most of them do.
Yeah, especially when
I said most. I ain't said all, bro.
most do. And honestly, even the main would know their role.
If the money is right, most side chicks gonna play their role, bro.
Yes.
If the money is right.
Yeah.
Every side chick ain't no money.
Like I said, most.
Okay.
I know the saying goes, "Hey,
So-
cheating is a rich man's game," but everybody that's cheating, they rich.
That's true. The thing is, and I know there are gonna be people that say, "Oh, I'm never being half y'all were side chicks and you didn't even know it." And I can't say it's okay, but I can't say it's not okay. So let's just clear it up because I know you're gonna get some hits. Yes, I knew my place, and she knew hers, and he took care of us both. I got out of it. I've been thinking about it.
As a friend.
Yeah, but I got to ask you this too, though. No, because I have some friends that are ladies that are side chicks right now, or they did the other one.
Do they know?
They know.
Okay.
They know that other one, right? And the wife knows, right?
Okay.
And two of my friends, two of my friends that broke it off. So, and they talk about, I'm thinking about going back. One of them is, right? So I want to ask you, Denise, because I just heard you say it.
Sound like a good arrangement.
Right? So why would you want to go back to a situation that you left? Because the only thing, like I told her, it must be financial.
I got your back.
No, I'm asking the question because if you're a side chick, right, and you left the situation and you know he's still with his wife, you're not going back because of the love and affection. So it must be a financial thing, right?
So, oh yeah, because when you have someone taking care of you for so many years, you become comfortable with it.
Right.
So you are open to doing more things than you would do if you didn't have that extra. Especially when Victoria's Secret didn't play a role in it mostly.
Right.
For me, I was speaking. It is I love her, and I knew my role. She knew hers.
But hold on, how can you say?
Not too much on Miss Denise though.
I'm not.
Okay, it's like
I got somebody else in because I'm
it's
too
like
close to the
this.
situation.
If you were giving me pretty much a check every month,
Mm.
okay. In my case, I broke it off because I felt okay, it's wrong. It wasn't because of any other reason, but it's wrong.
Mhm.
And I know some people say, hey, yeah, it is, but we do a lot of stuff that's wrong.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
But it's big of you to even admit that you did it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Mhm.
I think I admit it because nobody's perfect. I didn't go into it because I knew he had a wife or, it wasn't like that. He
Mhm.
came in at a vulnerable time and he stayed 10 years later.
He said what?
For 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
10
You
years.
got tenure.
10 years.
He got tenure with you, then, right? He got retired. Whoa.
That's it.
10 years? Oh, are you serious?
Hey, that's Social Security.
So,
Hold on.
My sister is
Hold on.
That's a
Because since you
deposit
put that
right
there,
there.
so I gotta repeat what we just heard now. Wait a minute, I gotta do what Debbie did.
God.
Wait a minute, I gotta do what Debbie. Wait a minute, I can let you just get past that.
Hold up.
Hold on, wait a minute, Denise. Are you telling our audience that you was with a married man for 10 years?
Yes.
Not too much on Miss Denise though.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Wow.
You know, there are women who.
Somebody said you need to collect alimony.
Okay. But I'm gonna tell you what's funny.
So now y'all understand why we ain't together, right?
But let me tell you what's crazy about this, or crazy, whatever you want to call it.
10. Wow.
I'm put down just like his wife is.
Huh?
So when anything happens,
So what now?
my name's down. Just with wife.
What do you mean?
So-
Hold on. Don't let's skip past it because you putting it out there. So when you say you down like his wife is, what that mean?
My name is put down.
Put down what?
So when anything happens, we're both taken care of.
Yes,
Still to this day?
Yeah.
Even that y'all done?
Oh, he love you.
I'm scared of you. I'm scared of
I
you.
actually.
Hold on. America, hold on. I thought I was pimping. Okay? I thought I was.
Nah, this is a whole different level right
If
here.
that slipped past y'all to our listeners today, y'all you know we got yams in the building. And she said she's been with, before she's no longer with, but she dated a married man for 10 years. But they broke up. But if something happens to him, he got her in his will.
Even if you get married, Miss Denise, I got you. You gotta worry.
I wasn't stupid. Like my thing was, okay, hey, you doing all of this, but your paycheck still come here too. So what I have is based off of our money. So
What do you mean our money? How become y'all?
Because he worked for both of us.
I'm-
He worked for me. He worked for her.
But how can you say that though?
Because I can.
But I'm just saying
I
how.
can.
But no.
Cause she can, Joe.
And you know this. I never
I
lied to
know.
you.
I know the whole story.
So my thing is,
I already know everything.
I
I've been knowing
pulled
for a long
back.
time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
I
knowing for
pulled back
years.
because I wanted my own man, meaning I didn't really want to do the sharing thing again.
Lady Jason, she taking tips. She taking a notebook off her tips.
Because he started having issues with me dating other people. And my thing is, okay, hold up now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
And that's where the problem
Okay,
comes
everybody telling us to be
I-
quiet if they want to hear Denise. So go ahead, Denise. Have the show.
You right.
If you guys still liking it right now, my co-host, my dear friend, has
in. I finally admitted it.
Okay.
He knew.
I've been new. Okay, she dated a married man for 10 years. She broke it off with the married man, but he has her in his will, and that's what we are right now. So
Let her
I mean, but the thing is, a lot of women are doing it. The only reason why you don't want to speak about it is because you don't want someone else to look at you in a certain way. I don't care. I did what I did.
okay, Phil Collins.
It's the same thing as whatever.
Okay,
It's the
Phil
same
Collins.
thing
I don't
as-
care anymore. I don't care anymore.
I don't, because people do it.
Also,
You
yeah,
Everybody said, do your thing, Denise.
I mean, it is what it is. I did my thing. It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
My thing is, okay, if you're saying, oh, well,
I
you're
need to
going to go
drink
to
early.
hell for that. Well, let's go back to, are you married? Are you a virgin?
You might, that's why you had that glass of wine that you decided to confess. You remember going and take a sip of your wine here right there, man. Go ahead.
I've been sipping.
I've been sipping.
But-
I've been drinking.
I haven't drank. So,
watermelon, surfboard,
oh, not even a word alone.
But go ahead.
It is what it
Okay,
is.
so
It
can
is
we
what
ask
it
you
is.
this? Okay, so since you're talking about it, since it's open, okay. How did you get this man to do this?
I didn't ask him.
I mean, did you like put it on him like that?
No,
or
no, and that's the thing. Some wives will never think that, oh, well, you just there for, Victoria's Secret. That's not true.
Uh-huh.
That's not true at all.
Uh-huh.
I told him he needed to get a girlfriend between me and her because what else was really getting it.
he matched
It
with
was-
her. You ain't never gotta want them. He got you, Mr. Denise.
I saw.
This is called Denise Confessions, yes. Her
Y'all ain't gonna
existence
let
can
me
be
back.
helpful to the married relationship. Her existence can be helpful to a married relationship.
It really can. It can. And the reason, okay, so he married her right out of high school.
Okay.
And his thing was, I loved her as a child. I fell in love with you as a man.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait
That's
a
different.
minute.
Hold up now.
Wait
That
a
sounds
minute.
different.
Hold on.
Why you proposing you?
So the man that you were talking about for 10 years, he told you what now? He told her.
Yeah.
He told her too?
This man is wild.
I gotta step my game up.
But I give him all the props.
No.
He kept him. He kept him, Joe. I'm giving him all the props.
I can't. Yeah, but go ahead. Tell your story.
So just skipping all over all that. Women do it, whether you know it or not. And I don't even speak for women. We just look at, I don't want this person to know that I'm dating a married man or a man in a relationship because I don't see the difference. Yeah, you say, well, he's married. You know, she's vested. Hell, I am too. So keep it moving. You do your thing and I do mine. I did it. It is what it is. Was what it was. The only person I owe anything to is God. And I think we all owe him.
Well,
I'm just being real about it. Like, it's just time out. It is what it is.
Can I get a
when
I didn't know the show was gonna go here today, but yeah, this is amen. Hallelujah.
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead.
You gotta be quiet.
No, we're gonna put this on reels and everything. We just about this on everything.
I mean, people do what they do.
Damn you.
And
So
they
in
do
those
it
10 years, did you ever feel guilty?
Okay, so guilty.
Where?
Guilty because you're cheating with someone's husband.
Is
No,
it really
that
cheating?
is not that.
Is
I ain't asking you, nephew. Shut up.
Is it really cheating when they know about it?
But still,
It's cheating.
No, it's not.
Cheating. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
If I know that you're seeing that person, if I know that you have a relationship, that is not
So
cheating.
you- so-
that is an open
okay,
relationship.
so let me ask you this question for
Yeah.
our listeners. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I want to ask you this question for our listeners.
Okay.
How do you know she know?
We talk.
Really?
See, I already knew the answer, but yeah. So
Okay.
what did that conversation? What was that conversation like when you talked to his? Hold on. What was that conversation like when you talked to his wife about you?
So it's weird because
You going along the right lines.
we didn't get into a hey, he does this for me, hey, he does this for me. It wasn't about that. It was simply we both love the same man. When he made the statement to us is, hey, I love you. I love my wife. I love you. I love you, meaning her, as a child. As a grown man, I fell in love with her.
Wow.
I don't care.
Okay.
At that moment, it was like, okay, it is what it is. It's open.
Okay.
We're not cheating because she knows. So she knew because of course we all had iPhones, so you know you can share your location.
Right.
So we had that. I knew his, he had mine, she had his. So I mean, it was no.
So she knew when he was at your house.
Yeah.
And he was spending the night sometimes.
Yeah. Or when we out of town. Or
Hold on.
like I said,
Wait a minute.
so like
y'all
we go
out of
places.
town together too?
Oh yeah. So I was like, hey, I'm not going this time. You
This ain't
gonna
cheating.
call such and such. But people do it. They just don't talk about it. When it's a woman, we don't talk about it because other women may say, oh, well, girl, you're wrong. Oh, we're not. Man, shut up.
So
Because
So
if I recall, back in the great grandmama days, granddaddy had families.
Right.
And grandma would say, go get your dad from around such and such, so don't come for me with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen,
I got you.
what's wrong with, we do what we do.
Let me ask you a question, because I this one I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know the answer to this one. Did y'all all go on a vacation together?
No.
I'm just
No.
asking. I'm
No.
just asking.
No.
Did y'all all go on
No.
vacation
No,
together
we
as a
not.
family?
No.
That's expensive.
Now, I will also say this. Yeah, I did what I did. We all do stuff. One thing
Right.
I don't like is people to bash someone for doing something that you did. Meaning, I get married, and now I'm bashing this girl for dating a married man, but I did it.
Right.
So how can I bash you? I can't do that. I'm not my business. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm getting nothing but props.
Okay, so let me ask you this question because you bought today because you took over the show. No, but I need to ask you this question seriously. If he was to divorce his wife,
Would I be with him?
yes.
Wow, that's pimping. That's pimping right now. I'm just in the wheel. I will not marry you though.
If he divorced his wife and because he's in love with you, I'm quite sure he still is and still hurt because you left.
As a man,
You wouldn't.
No.
And you said that so quickly and cool.
No.
So like, I got more questions.
The reason why.
Go ahead.
Well, one, I don't trust him. But two,
Uh-huh.
two, is, y'all men some serious. Y'all think that we are difficult? Y'all difficult as hell. So I don't want to deal with it by myself. I like having my space. I like when I see you, I see you. When I meet, I like that. Now, if he divorced her, we're gonna have to find you somebody else to be with me if we're gonna do that. Because I don't want all of that. I don't want, if you want to take responsibility, I don't want all that. I don't.
Teamwork make the dream work.
10 years, I know this man ups and downs. I know him in and out. I'm okay with, I ain't been married. We're good. I hope he don't divorce her. No. I mean, I'm not with him now, but
right.
Don't do that. You
And
know?
so,
But then also, I want to put out here: if your child or your daughter or your son get someone pregnant or get pregnant, don't force marriage, or don't say, well, you need to marry that person because that's what happened. He had a child already with someone else, and he ended up getting this young lady pregnant. And his mother, this is gonna make you look bad. You need to marry her. Don't do that to anybody. And then he just, a lot of people stay together because of how it looks. The looks. Most of these men online on social media, they speak for somebody. And a lot of these women, oh, we such a happy couple, but I know who you're missing. So, man, it's missing.
So if you guys just logging in right now, we're talking about my co-host. She decided, I don't know why today she decided.
I don't know.
But she decided to put it all out there. Like I said, this is stuff
I actually was going to say something when I made the statement when I was here last time about Joe. It's okay if Joe say I'm a side dude or American. What is it? American side chick.
Yeah, space one.
But I said it'll be ugly if I say it because I'm gonna get bashed.
Right.
And I thought about it that day, and I'm like, you know what? This time out. Like it is. If we gonna talk, let's do it.
Right. And this is Joe Lockett Show. Like I said, we are one of the most popular shows on the internet right now with our podcast, and we thank you so much for it. But like I said, I've known this for years, right? I've known what was going on.
And when I said before,
that's why we always laugh at people when they said, me and you dating, right? I'm like, did y'all hear me say, there's no way in the world we could be dating. I know her history, right? Y'all had no idea, right?
No, we never. Something my sister did say, and I agree. Certain men serve a different purpose that one man could never. So you know how they say, I have a man for this, man for this, man for this. I wish I could put them in one, but we can't put them in one. So they're bosses.
But here's the thing I want to say about what you're saying today.
Well, that ain't female parent.
If you guys are just locking in, it's 54 minutes after the hour, you're locking into the Joe Lockett Show, Joe Lockett Network. My co-host just came into Denise Confessions today. And Usher's Confessions, Denise Confessions.
I'm done. I ain't got enough to say.
But she went ahead and revealed, and again, I don't know why, but she decided to do it. She was in a relationship with a married man for 10 years. She broke it off with him. And she's explaining, the situation of, why she did it for what she did it for and things of that nature. And she went to the point to say that, even if he divorced his wife now, that she would not be in a relationship with him. He would definitely have to be with somebody else. She's not about that life. So that's where we are right now to show y'all. But this is what I want to tell you, right? On the Joe Lockett Show, I'm glad this came up because this is what this show is all about. Because this fairy tale life that some people, y'all act like y'all living.
You ain't living.
If y'all seen Denise inbox, if you see my inbox, like
you
I said, with married people. Let me say this again, with married people, right? This ain't just single women in my inbox. It's not a single men in your inbox. These are people that are doing things, and sometimes the wife does know. Sometimes the husband does know. So when all y'all sitting out here acting like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not about that life. But there is a plethora of people in the United States of America, I know for a fact, that is doing the exact same thing and been doing it worse. And some women, married women, do this in silence. They know, but they won't say nothing because they don't want to lose their husbands to a woman like Denise. They just not won't do it. They will stay in this relationship for that reason. Now, someone, I'm leaving. I got it. And the woman that's strong enough to lead a man, I got you. But let me just say this. There are women that are not strong enough that don't want to leave, and it's okay with her. I don't know if she's okay or not, but they allow their man not to come home at night.
Most of them though, and I feel sorry for I felt sorry. I was sorry for her because she don't know how to be by herself. So she couldn't be. Where you going, sis? You don't know how to do anything by yourself. You have nothing by yourself. And I think that's where I don't believe a person should get married right out of high school. I don't feel you should be married even in your 20s, to be real. Maybe toward the end, but your 20s are your F-up years. I can say F-up years. That's you're leaving from your parents. Get to know who you are. Some will get married knowing they really don't even want to get married. But now, as women, some women, now you go from parent taking care of you to this man. So now that this man is taking care of you, your parent was here, you don't even know how to take care of yourself. So you stay in situations when you don't want to stay in that situation, but you have no other choice. Now we're gonna flip it over to men. Men, when it comes to women are pimping their games just as much. And I have to bring this back up. You have women who've been married 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I know we had a conversation before on one of the shows about how can they get married quicker than a single woman, you know, and I thought about it recently. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They're used to being that mate, so they know how to play a mate. So yeah, they're gonna fit in those positions quicker. But there are women out here pimping, married, and doing the same thing that most men do. Actually, I think the tables have turned to where there are more women married now that's cheating or whatever you want to call it than men.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna definitely stamp that. I need to ask you this question because we never did get that answer from you.
What was it? Sorry.
When you had the conversation with his wife, what was that conversation like? Because I wouldn't know that. I was some of it.
I want to know how y'all found out about each other because it had to be found out.
Okay, so let's go first. How she found out about you? Let's do that one first.
It was weird because it was weird because when she reached out to me, she thought it was an online relationship, and that was so weird because I don't even know why I inboxed him on something when we were together. But she read something that I sent him in an inbox. I asked him, was he coming over to do something? It was a certain thing I needed done. And that's how she found out. But I'm like, you thought it was online relationship, but I asked him, was he coming over to, you know, so common sense, sis.
I think she was hoping it was an online relationship.
So we, you know, I told her, I said, I'm not your phone buddy. You can't sit here asking me questions about him. You should know. And so at first she kind of thought I was being smart. I'm not being smart. You call me, you know, because she actually called me through Facebook. Okay. And so, you know, I actually gave her the number. I'm not gonna do this, you know. And so we didn't converse long. We really got into talk about. I'm good with
Did she tell you leave her man alone?
at first. And I said, no, her words were, we're fine over here. I would appreciate if you leave him alone. Have a good day.
Oh, she got it sweet.
Girl, you sound like you in high school. We ain't gonna do this. I ain't going nowhere. And it wasn't. Hold up. And I have to say this: when you tell a woman to do, when a woman, women are very competitive by nature anyway. So once you tell a woman to leave someone alone or to do such and such, they're gonna do it just because you told them. You know what I'm saying? So,
but Denise, can I ask you this? Because you know I love you, and I know
I'm not gonna put too much out here. Go ahead.
I know you. Okay.
Did I go off?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, no, I
No,
don't.
the question I want to ask you. I gotta ask you. How you gonna have the gumption to tell this woman I ain't tell her tell his wife?
No.
I ain't going nowhere.
She did that whole spiel. From the clothes that he wear to the body that he wear. I got. And he said, "Nah, I'm good."
Like I said, I know the answer, but I know people are like, how she gonna tell you to leave her husband alone? And you sit. Hey, y'all, she responded very quickly to this. I don't know.
And I didn't. Actually, we did 6 more years.
I know what I'm saying.
My Lord.
What gave
1
you?
year.
But what gave you that?
Because I knew what you gonna do, sis? You're not gonna leave him. You're not going anywhere. So let's just go and do what we gonna do. And
So
I want to get like you, Miss.
So basically, you pulled the wife punk card.
She punked her. It ain't no punk call. She did it.
No, what you don't do.
Someone asking you were you in a financial bind?
No.
She just wanted
No.
to.
I was fine. So I didn't, when he reached out or whatever, it was nothing like, oh, I'm trying to get this dude. It was not like that at all. At that time, and I don't have a problem with sharing it, I had just lost my mom and grandmother 2 weeks apart. So I wasn't trying to get nobody. It wasn't like that. And I had an ex who he and I are really close friends now, but I had him and I had 2 other guys. Just conversation piece.
Right.
One of us. So think about it. So when this person
y'all don't know Denise.
when this person continued, he would, I'm sorry for your loss, just like anybody else. But he would say stuff and made me laugh, because we were Facebook friends. And it went from, I was working out at that time, and he was, we would talk about the working out deal. I ended up meeting him, and he still wasn't even my type. At that time, I liked him small.
Right.
He's a big dude.
Right.
And I don't mean big like, chunky fat. He was a big dude.
He's a husky dude.
Big and tall. So, which now I won't date men small because he messed it up. But anyway, so it went from that to, I didn't ask if he was married because I wasn't trying to date no dude. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wear a ring. But I didn't, my mind wasn't there. It went from that to, like, when I found out, I actually ended up asking him, it had been months later, like, are you married? Yeah. And I'm like, oh, he didn't give me the story of, we're separated, or like the okie dokie stuff, because that's what some men do, and just tell her the truth and let her pick what she want to do, and he did. And at that point, it was okay, because I was still mentally going through something. Right. And if I was on my right mind, well, not necessarily right mind, but if I probably wouldn't have been like, I ain't got time for all that. But it went from that to that, and I ended up I've only loved 2 men in my such and such age. Right. And he's one that I did. I fell in love with this man.
I mean, 10 years. He gave you a 10
years. I would definitely think you have.
He literally gave her.
So let me ask you a question then. So I come across you a lot of people that are chiming into the show right now. Michael has went on a confession. I think she was listening to us on a
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I said.
No, I'm putting it out here. So people can just live your truth, man. Like real talk. None of us are perfect. Right. We all do some stuff. Right. Now I need to meet someone who, I know they have them out there, but if you have children, you ain't married, they ain't by your husband, you didn't have them after, we all have done some stuff. Right. So I don't know. I don't even know.
So let me ask you this then. So when you were in love with this man, right? But you still love him. But what I'm saying, when you fell in love with him, has there been within the 10-year tenure that y'all did have, was there at any point in time that you felt like, man, I wish he was my husband?
Yeah. What? And when I start thinking like that, is when I start pushing back.
Because of jealousy for the kicked in.
No.
It wasn't jealousy. What was it?
Well, I never desired to be married. That's different than saying I don't want to be. I never desired it. Okay. So when I started thinking about marriage, it scared me. So it had nothing to do with her. That scares me. And if I scare myself, it's time to stop. And then I found myself doing so much for him. He did a lot for me. Don't get me wrong. Right. But when I started doing things, and my friend Joe read me at a dinner table and said, wow, yada, 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 yada. And even though I cried and he hurt my feelings, they needed to be hurt because I was doing too much for their company. You all may not understand it, Joe. Yeah. So it was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I remember that. It's like I took a paycheck out of my house. I did, because there was nothing I needed. There was nothing I wanted. And since I took a paycheck out.
Right.
You know, it's a paycheck that cut it. Now, let me clear this up. Will he do for me? Absolutely.
Mhm.
If I call him right now and say, but I don't want to.
Mhm.
And that's on me. I
Right.
don't want to.
Right.
Because I don't want you to think I need you. Because
Right.
I don't, you know,
Right.
I don't want to open that door again because I want to give some other people a shot. He don't want me dating anyone else. So that's not happening. Like,
Right.
hold up now. You know, I know that we doing this sharing thing, but you don't want to share.
Mhm.
And I know women like that.
Mm.
Hey, I got my husband, I got my boyfriend. No, you can't do nothing.
Mm.
You can't do that. The deal is what the deal is. So it was just time to just step away from that. You know, because I do want to date other people. And maybe I do want to date other people.
Let me ask you this question then, for women that's listening to the show today. Would you advise women to be in, because basically he was your sugar daddy and you was his side chick?
No, I don't do titles.
Okay, well he was the, well, would you say that was a healthy thing for another woman to do?
I can't tell women what to do. I say do what you want to do and don't worry about what people think about you.
What if you had an opinion on it?
My opinion.
Because that was a real good, clean answer. But if you had an opinion on
My opinion, I can't say if it's healthy or not. It may not be healthy for you, but it may be healthy for me.
Right.
I can't say, yeah, do it or
It's your
don't
journey.
do it.
It's your journey.
I will say, you know, I'm not telling you to go out there and look for a married man because you have people out here who look for married people.
And I do want to say this about my good friend, because if anybody, I'm not reading comments now because I seen some stuff and I don't want to, I don't want to get mad at anybody because but you know how I feel about you, right? So I understand what you guys are saying, but let me say this: I know for a fact that when this happened, she was not going after a married
I
man.
wasn't at
She
all.
was, and I'm defending you. I don't care who don't like it, but I'm defending. I feel like Will Smith right now. I feel like you Jada Pinkett.
No, can you get somebody else?
You playing into the narrative.
What I'm saying,
I am so mad with her right now.
but I'm defending you right now, right? I know when she went into this, she was at a very vulnerable moment where she was not really thinking. It was company.
It was companionship.
It was companionship, and you know she fell for it. And I believe the young man took advantage of it. He saw an opening and he took it, right? And again, I'm not giving anybody, saying anybody right or wrong in that. So, that's for anybody to judge. But again, I do know this woman, and what I do know about her, she's a good person. I know what it sounds like. It was not good. You know what I'm saying? I would.
But my question is this:
Sure.
If she didn't have an issue, and if I didn't have an issue, how the hell can you have an issue?
But this is what I'm push back on you on.
The other piece is a lot of people, especially women, you make the statements, and like I said at the beginning, you were somebody else's woman. You played that place somewhere in your life. You just either didn't know it or didn't want to realize or face the fact. On top of that, the same ones who has something to say. Do you have children? Did you have your kids before or after you were married?
Mm-hmm.
When you met your husband, were you a virgin?
Mm-hmm.
Do you drink? Like, we can go there. So don't come for me because I definitely one
go for it.
that will comfort you
Right.
and have no feelings about it.
Hey man, when y'all go in, y'all better start looking at the comments.
I want to say this to you because I know a lot of people will say, in this situation, for what you are saying, people will say that you're absolutely, that you're wrong. But this is what I want to say for you, right? And ask you the question. When you were in this with this man, right? Was there a time when I'm probably not going to answer that question because I don't even want to go there. I'm not going to answer that question. Yeah. It was one question I finished, but I'm not going to even ask that question. I'm going to leave that alone. But I'm going to say,
and I have to say this too.
Go ahead.
The same ones who saying I'm wrong, did they tell you were wrong?
Tell me that I was wrong about what?
What's his title?
The
American
American Side dude.
So
Safe space for women.
Did they say, Joe, you're wrong? Joe, I don't want to listen to your show anymore because you're wrong. I know they did. Mm-hmm. And remember when I said it's different for a woman than it is for a man.
I co-sign that.
But I got a conjunction right here.
Oh Lord.
I don't mess with married women.
You don't. But,
You so dirty.
You know you had to clean up.
But this is the thing. So
I love you. I love
no, we're gonna keep going there.
you. Okay.
So he don't mess with married men. Oh, excuse me.
What?
Nah, you got messed up, dog. Sorry.
What the hell?
You messed up, dog. That was gonna be major cap.
What? What you just said? What?
He don't mess with married women. Excuse me. No, I know you don't. I know you. He don't mess with married women. However, and I always wanted to know, you know what? Hold up. I got questions for you. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
So what is your reason?
Uh-huh.
You're a side dude,
Uh-huh.
but you don't mess with married women.
Right.
First part, why?
Why don't miss married women?
Mhm.
You gonna make me put me on Front Street, right?
Let's go.
Um,
Because I got backup on this one.
no. Reason why
I got your back.
because it happened in my life, right?
So let's remove that happened to you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
You still wouldn't mess with a married woman.
I don't know.
Okay. So
I don't know.
I
I can't
So
say
this
that
is the
because,
thing.
like I said, well, you know, I've been in a situation where I've been cheated on.
So I'm gonna ask this. A lot of people say when you mess with a married man, that's wrong. That's a sin.
Mhm.
Call it what you want, because every last person on your field and mine,
Uh-huh.
we sin every single day.
Okay.
But we're gonna keep this going.
Go ahead.
Some would say because you're hurting that person.
Mhm.
But whether they're married or they're boyfriend or girlfriend,
Mhm.
somebody's feelings are hurt.
True.
You're still cheating
Right.
on that other person
Mhm.
because we made a commitment of we're going to be in this relationship,
Mhm.
regardless if we're married or not. Feelings are there,
True.
so there is really no difference. It really isn't, and I say that
Okay.
because you being married, yeah, it's a piece of paper. It is what it is. That is commitment, and that's another piece why I never desire to be married, because a lot of people out here.
Let me ask you this question: because of what you've been through or what you was able to do in 10 years, do you not trust marriage anymore? Because you've seen what he did.
Oh yes, I trust marriage. We had a topic before. I don't know, it was last summer. Is marriage still important? That has nothing to do with what I did. That has to do with a lot of what I see y'all doing.
But I'm saying, but if you were married to a man and if he didn't come home or if he had something to go do, would you not think possibly because of what you've been through that he's probably doing the same thing to you?
Karma?
Yeah.
I have a lot that need to be done to me if we have to deal off of karma.
I'm just asking.
I mean,
Is that a fear of yours?
I've never feared that because again, it's not just that. We all do stuff that we can have karma.
Okay.
Like just being honest.
Right.
So I didn't think that. I felt like, hey, because putting God back in it, that's between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
So, or me and my God, but we all have things to answer to.
Right.
So it is what it is. Did I want it out there? No, a lot of people do know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
the people who know, people know. Yeah,
right.
People who know that.
But it's not like I go, even if I have another guy I'm dating, it's not like I throw it out there like that. So it was no difference for me. You know me. I don't post any man on my page.
Right.
I don't invite anybody to my circle. So it didn't matter if this man was married or the man not. It is, it is what it is. I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I can't change it. I can't clean it. I can't do anything about it.
Do you think you should have left? Did you at any time? Do you think now, after it's all over with, I should have left the situation earlier?
I can't.
Or you feel you left at the right time for you?
Yeah. I just didn't want to do it anymore. He became possessive, and it was.
So you left because of the possession?
Yeah. He was. You have your cake and ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You have two women. They both love you. We don't give you any issues, but then you started checking me on what I can and can't do, or
somebody getting greedy.
Yeah, and that's not cool. So this is something I've never done before. So let me put this out there. I've never dated a married man. I've never dated that I know of. Okay, that I know of.
Right.
Because I don't believe in legal separation.
Someone's asking, I read this. Did you not feel guilty?
Guilty for what?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Okay,
That's what I'm.
that we're not
confused
cheating.
on. Right.
Where's the guilt? Like if she knows and she's cool with it, or she doing her and we're not cheating. That cheating is if you're doing something behind someone else's back or your mate that they don't know about, because it's not just sleeping with the person. Cheating is anything that you do that you don't tell your mate.
Okay, so for a lot of people, I know this is what they're thinking, right? You know, when I first heard about this situation, this is what I felt. That, you know, but I got the, I know you, right? I understand the situation. But people look at the situation now and say, where you took advantage of the situation because you knew that she had no place to go. You knew at the end of the day that she wasn't going to go anywhere. So you...
No,
Okay.
I didn't take advantage of that.
Okay.
We were together for 4
sound like
years
you
by
bumped
then. No, my thing was, you're telling me to leave him alone. First of all, once you have to call another woman, that's the problem. Whether that's your husband or your boyfriend. Whenever you have the nerve, I gotta call this person and tell him to leave him. Your husband a grown man. And I wasn't the first. I wasn't the fifth. I wasn't the seventh. So I didn't punk her. It was simply, and there is no woman on this your deal could say, we are competitive by nature. That's a woman. So when you tell a woman, if I could tell one of those women on your deal, you need to do such, the first thing that woman gonna do is say, who are you talking to? Oh, you telling me? Big. Because that's just, you don't do that. Now, would I probably have left him alone for? Yeah, I probably would have. At that time when she said that, I ain't going nowhere. Exactly. No woman on there can say that they would do what a woman say. If I say, hey, you're gonna do such and such, they're gonna do it 2 times because I told them not to. So
one for them and one for the get back.
Let me ask you a question there for you, right? Me? If a man called you to leave his wife alone, are you gonna do it 2 times or 3 times, or you gonna leave the wife alone?
Depending on how I view that man and what we have. If it's off of the strength of we don't know each other, I might leave his girl alone. But if we got beef, or you came at me a certain type of way, boy, your wife's still gonna come over tonight. What?
Let's remove the husband. Let's remove the husband and wife deal. If a man called you and said, Joe, you need to leave my woman alone, would you gonna leave her alone? Okay, well.
Yeah, because
what if y'all got more chemistry and y'all dating?
Right, but this is no knock to us.
No,
but I'm just saying for me, when you're messing with someone's wife or husband,
I just
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying for me, coming from my perspective, if this man called me and say, leave my wife alone, right? That word, my wife, for me,
I can't see.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying for me, when he said leave his wife alone, right? I'm gonna go ahead and leave his wife alone because if anything happens, right, I'm gonna be the one in trouble.
So let me ask you this question again because that's not what I asked you. I said remove. No, I'm being honest.
So if
we're gonna remove the wife and husband title, you are a side dude. A man call your phone. I never said a husband.
Okay,
we're dating. Call your phone.
We're dating.
That's his girlfriend.
I would say, bro, talk to your girl. If
so
this is
my
girl,
piece on that was not if it's your husband, if it's your wife.
Well, I understand that for you, but I'm saying if a husband called me, that's all I'm saying. If a husband called me, I'm going to back up because, like I said, if anything goes wrong in that situation, because most men, I don't know about women, but most men will come after you about their wife, and I'm not finna go to jail for no woman. So that's what I'm saying. For me, if a man called me and said, "Dude, leave my wife alone," I'm gonna take that as a warning and leave his wife alone.
I get that, but that man's stupid too. We gotta
he can be stupid, but if that man called me and know how to get at me, bro, and that's his wife, if he comes at me and I hurt this man, at the end of the day, I'm in trouble. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm messing with his wife.
Legally, you won't be, but
you can get
neither here because he come for you to stick. But anyway, neither here nor there.
Right.
Yeah, I did what I did.
Yeah.
Tell me somebody who has never seen what cast the first time.
Right. Again, I'm not here to judge because, like I said, I know your story. I understand it, and you did what you did. But like you said, this is your sin. But every one of us out here have a sin. So again, I'm not.
Matter of fact,
Sure.
Is judging not sin?
It is.
Okay. So to judge someone, you're sinning right there.
I get what you're saying, but I think at the end of the day, the moral of this story, if you guys listen to the show today, Denise said mind your business, but I'm going to say this here: it's more to these relationships. You know, if you see the Jada Pinkett of the word, Will Smith, the Justin Timberlake, it's just not them that are doing high profile, crazy stuff behind the scenes, as I keep telling y'all on the show each and every day. Like I said, I've been knowing this story for years, right? And this is why we know when we talk about this stuff, we be speaking from experience, because we understand. I be telling y'all don't have no clue of what married men and what married women be doing.
Be the main ones in the inbox.
Right, be the main, listen, the main ones in your inbox after the show, throughout the week, sending you pictures, all this stuff, right? So this is what I tell y'all. Make sure you are taking care of home. Make sure you're taking care of your husband. Make sure you're taking care of your wife. Because if you're not taking care of your husband or wife, there are people out there that will entertain them. And because of social media, your husband or wife can meet up with somebody who would just give them what they're asking for. I'm telling y'all this because I know.
Now, he knows that. For me, it wasn't him getting outside when he can't get inside, because that wasn't the case. And that's why I said a lot of women, he getting, Victoria's Secret. No, that's not the case. Some people, men and women, they want to be able to speak to their mate, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, and just have a back, you know?
You was a missing piece for him that he was not getting at home, and it wasn't a sexual nature thing.
Right.
It was more of a companion,
Now, she cheated also.
Okay.
And she even told me. We weren't buddy, but it was, we good. And I think when it's like swinger, well, we went on swinger so, but you know how you have those open relationships?
Right.
What's that comedian name? He has two women. Both his women live with him. He's a comedian. He had anyway, it's not what it did. But with his situation, I mean, just if marriage is the key word that causes people to say, "Oh, you're wrong," I'm gonna need you to go sit down. I'm really gonna need you to go sit down. Because we all do stuff. And just because you may do it one way and I do it another, don't mean yours is right and mine is wrong. Because even in your case, and I know you don't, he do not mess with married women.
I do not.
In your case, there are some things that I could say was wrong.
Yeah.
So I put it out there as something I did. Can't erase it. And there are several people who are doing it. I just want y'all to stop throwing the rocks.
I know people who are doing it to this day.
Yeah.
Okay. So again,
high places.
Right. Yeah, very high places. But at the end of the day, again, not my business. I don't put nobody's business in the street. But I think what people need to start to think about, take care of your home. Don't worry about what is going on in somebody else's relationship or whatever somebody else is doing, because whatever they decide to do, that's what they decided to do. Let me ask you this question, Denise.
Sure. But you might not even know this.
Oh, I know. This is a one cap thing. So if y'all missed this show, y'all better go back and get it.
You better tune in.
You better tune in or you said or try to watch the rerun.
We post an episode every day.
Why do you think she said it is what it is?
Because she's doing her own thing.
Because she had her own thing. Was she doing her own thing before she found out about you?
She was doing her own thing before. So
so does he know?
Yeah.
So they are married for
more power.
Looks.
So they're married for just looks.
A lot of people are. You go home not even talking to your spouse, but in the public eye, you smiling.
This got a little wild. Come on.
Okay.
Matter of fact, did Tyler Perry write a movie?
No, but a lot of people, but this is so true though, because like I said, I know people who are married because of a last name.
Yeah.
Or because of the title that their husband or wife give them.
Yeah.
Smith.
Or the position that their husband or wife hold.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Or because they married, and I know this for a fact, that because of the position that they hold, that if they got divorced from them, that there was something would come out, and they don't want it to come out, so they decided to go ahead and hold space. And they can't divorce them because of that. I'm just saying, y'all, at the end of the day, y'all got to be very careful on what y'all guys are doing. But these, I'm not going to ask you more questions, but I'm going to say.
But again, I just want to put it out here. Legal separation, you still married. So feed that to somebody else. And I know someone who, well, they're on my page, but I think died, but you still married. So don't throw no rocks now.
No, if you're legally separated, you're still married. You're still married. So
I don't even know what legal separation is.
Legal separation was the same thing that you were doing. She knew, all y'all knew. Yeah. So y'all,
which is not cheating. And I didn't put her in a position because, no, she was doing her own thing. And I didn't tell her to call me. She could leave. I knew, okay, where you going? But at the end of the day, that's for her to do. I have no control over what she do, how she do. I know several people who left their husbands and didn't have and started from scratch. She could have done the same thing. But I didn't want her to do that because of who he was, what he had.
Right.
So that's not my fault.
Right. What's your question, nephew?
My only question is, if we're gonna write it like that, would you rather be in a successful cheating relationship, quote unquote, or would you just want to be in a marriage where you're unhappy?
But most people are in relationships. They're in these relationships knowing.
Yes, Erica.
And they continue.
Most folks get in that relationship before they even
get
propose.
Comfortable. They get comfortable and stuff.
Right.
So I just my advice: don't stop being comfortable. Stop getting so comfortable and allowing someone, females especially, to have that much control over you, to put you in a position where you can't do.
One good question. I'll read this one. Would you do it again?
I mean, that's not something I go for doing, so no.
Okay.
I didn't look for him. That's the thing. I didn't go looking for. I had never.
I understand. Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It really wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Once you found out, you continued. I did.
No, she's not in a relationship now.
No, I'm not.
No, she's not in a relationship now. I answer that for her now.
And it's not because of her or him.
No.
It's because of me.
She can be in a relationship if she wants to.
Yeah.
There are plenty of guys that tries to get her. It goes to me.
Hey, I have to put that on there. She also would call me to this day.
Word.
And did such and such tell you such and such? And I'm like, no.
You gonna bring some groceries back to the house?
And I don't know if she don't believe that I don't talk to him.
Okay.
But you want me to help you.
I'm gonna be funny right now because I don't know the answer to this, but I believe she did. Did she ever call you and tell him to bring something home?
Damn, don't forget that milk.
I'm gonna tell you what she did. No, she didn't do that. She did call. She said, "Hey, is such and such stop your way because I'm trying to call him? Will you tell him to call me?" And I said, "Yeah."
Wow. On that note, y'all, we gonna get this y'all guys.
He left the toilet seat before he left out.
And even though she used to,
you better get him, girl.
All right, guys. You guys just locked in the Joe Lockett Show. I appreciate you guys for locking in today, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We have our new merch out. My life, my time, my choice, my time. Go to joelockett.com and purchase our new merch. It's in green jeans, sweatshirts, mugs, and all. So go to joelockett.com and purchase that shirt.
And I got a shirt that's gonna be out there too. It's gonna say "I man."
Wow. Boy, you both. On that note, America, we'll see you guys on tomorrow. You guys can watch the replay. Our man. All right, guys. Tim, Tay Mo, Ice the Mox, Ian Liberty. Woo, it's been a show. You guys have a good night. I love you.